What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and welcome to another sort of one of my little kind of videos where we talk about some sort of news stuff. Sometimes we got to talk about comebacks because those are news as well. So just recently in the last week or the last couple of days, we got a couple of comebacks that have been basically announced. One with a solid date, the other one doesn't. And as the title of this video probably can tell you, we're talking about a brand new AoA subunit and the Rainbow comeback that is scheduled for February 15th. So I'm really excited for these two for various reasons. So let's talk about it. First, we're going to start off with the group that people probably care more about than Rainbow, and that is AoA. So we're talking about this subunit and why exactly am I excited for this subunit, even though I'm kind of tired of AoA at this point in time with their thing, and this is not the AoA Black comeback that I've basically been praying for a very long time. I'm still very excited about this because the three members in this group are arguably the least popular members of the group. And that's awesome to see that they are being given an opportunity or a chance to just, do their own thing together, the three of them, not lying or relying on, Cha and Jimin to be doing whatever it is they do, bring the attention, because that's all people really care about. And that's not true. But, that is where most of the focus is on. So there's a couple of reasons, of course, why I'm excited about this. One, as I just said, we're giving some attention to some girls that don't get some attention, right? Which is fantastic. They have the spotlight now. They're not having to share it with, two members of this group that are, ranked number 1 and 2 in popularity without a doubt. And, I'm also really interested in what exactly the concept is, or the sound, or the genre, or whatever you want to say is that they're going to go with. Like, the composition of this group is basically like a three-member girl group. You got a rapper, but you got all of the elements in there to bring out a, typical girl group sound. And I'm hoping that they don't do that. I hope that they do something that is much more interesting than what AoA has been doing for the last few years since they changed up their style. Because, if you're going to put out a subunit and you're basically going to, put out something that sounds exactly the same as what, the parent group does, what is the point specifically? But it doesn't matter. But this is shaping up to be, of course, a very busy for AoA. As I said in a previous video talking about all these company plans, there's AoA comebacks, subunit comebacks. AoA Black, I think, was specifically mentioned, as well as a full AoA comeback as well. So these girls are going to be very busy. And another thing, which is just a personal thing that I enjoy, is when we're reading comments on posts about AoA and this subunit in general, we don't have the usual comments that you see all over the place about Choa and Jimin, and I like that a lot just because those comments are predictable and for me personally, very annoying. I don't particularly like them, but that's my personal opinion, and that's just something that I don't particularly sign up for. So moving on to not AoA, what am I talking about? We're moving from AoA to Rainbow, and Rainbow confirmed for February 15th to make a comeback, and I am pumped for this. One, because it's a follow-up comeback from Black Swan, and that album, which is a fantastic song, I absolutely loved it. The album is even better. All in all, last year was a really fantastic year for Rainbow as far as their releases. So why am I specifically excited about this, besides this being a follow-up to a really killer, kick-ass album and release? And, I've been hearing around that the members were involved in the decision on, what sort of direction this was going to take, which is awesome. I love that. That's really fantastic, because around the time that Black Swan came out, I've been hearing that the members were not particularly happy with that release, or the image, or they just in general didn't particularly like it, and that was the thing that they had to do. So I'm really happy that they were given the opportunity to do something that they want to do instead of something that they're being forced to do. It's really awesome. another aspect of this too is I don't specifically remember which member it was, but one of the members has been involved in writing some of the lyrics for some songs. Maybe the song that they're going to promote. I don't specifically know. You know, we're getting your information from Twitter. You got a 140 character limit. It's not very information dense, but you know, that's really awesome. You know, so whenever members are getting involved in the production of a song, even if it's a little bit, I'm really, really happy with that, because, you know, somewhere you have to start somewhere. And I'm also really happy that they're going to be doing something that they're going to actually be happy with. And that is also really exciting. But the thing that has got me more excited about this than anything else is I've also seen, you know, rumored that this is going to be something that sounds like older Rainbow. And we're going back to older Rainbow, like early Rainbow, you know, like I don't even specifically know off the top of my head any examples of songs and stuff like that. But older Rainbow is very, very much different than what their last release was. And it's a bit different than what their releases, their most recent releases before Black Swan were. And that is really, really exciting as well. How are they going to do that? How is that going to come across, you know, 3 years later, say? I don't specifically know, but I'm really, really interested to see how this comes across, because of course you can do your, you know, the look and the sound and the image, you know, and all that you had when you made your debut. But the fact is you're older and you're just more developed as a human being, also more developed and more talented and more skilled as a singer and a performer and a dancer too. So it's just in general going to be like, I think, their debut concept and look, but like infinitely better and just in general more grown up and more mature, which that is really exciting. And it could be something completely different as well. Who knows? We won't know until we actually, you know, see the music video officially released in the middle of February. So I'm really, really excited for this. AoA, Rainbow, and then of course we got 4 minutes to start February as well. So those three releases right there are shaping up to make, I guess AoA is supposed to come back in the subunit is supposed to debut sometime in February, I think. I'm not entirely sure on the date or the date range on that, but it's gonna happen soon. So just those three right there in like the next month or two has got the next month or two really, 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 I'm really amped for it. I'm really, really excited and interested to see what is coming out in the future from these two groups. And 4 Minute too. Pretty sure I know what 4 Minute's gonna do, or I have a general, you know, good idea, but just absolutely pumped for, you know, an AoA subunit, a brand new one that no one's ever seen before. And we're gonna see Rainbow make a comeback with something that we've seen them do before, but it's very likely going to be a little bit different than we remember. So I'm really pumped for that. I want to know, what are you excited about? Are you excited about AoA? What about Rainbow? For both, or are you excited about both of them? Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know why exactly. You know, give me some information. I want to hear from you. Also, follow me on social media. I got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and more. There's links to all of my profiles and stuff like that in the description, so check those out. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. In fact, South Korea, I believe, was the last country to officially break political ties with Taiwan. So just in that aspect right there, there's, you know, between the Taiwan-South Korea relations, there's a bit of a little, you know, tension there.